ready to be spent elsewhere?
In general, we are constantly talking about transfers. Of course, it's a transfer window. We're still in the market. We're still looking out there. So yeah, we are.
Okay, guys. Looks like we're drying up. Any others? Up to the front. Jerry?
Sorry, thank you. I'll just ask Nicky a couple more if that's okay. You've got a set-piece coach in the club now, Andreas. I just wanted to ask, I know it's only been a couple of weeks, but what have you learned from him so far, and what has he been working with you guys with?
We've been working a lot of, we have a lot of training sessions already where we've been working on set pieces. I know you guys love talking about set pieces in Tottenham, but hopefully we can change that this year and make it a strong point for us on offensive and defensive side.
Obviously, you had a few injuries last season. From your perspective, how important is it that you've got a full pre-season this summer where you can sort of build up that fitness?
Yeah, I think that's important. Last year, of course, with the Euros, pre-season for me was not that long. I think I only had like 1 week or 2 weeks of training before the start of the Premier League. So yeah, it's really good I have this training weeks and I can do all these sessions and build up my strength, and physical strength is also for the season. Yeah, and I think that's hopefully going to help me this year.
Daniel Hicks from AFP News Agency. Just following on from that, Mickey, I mean, obviously it was a difficult season for yourself personally with injuries. Are you finding that you're approaching this pre-season a little differently in order to try and prevent that happening again? And Thomas, it was a problem for the squad as a whole last year, a lot of injuries. Are you looking at that as something to improve this season?
Mickey first, I guess.
No, I don't approach this pre-season different compared to what I said. Like I didn't really have a pre-season at Tottenham before because 2 years ago I came after the pre-season, and last season I had Euro, so there was enough. Yeah, so I was not there. But I don't approach it differently. Of course, it's more time to work on my body and to make my body prepare for the Premier League and for the Champions League and for all the other games that are coming up. So I will say that's a positive thing where I can work more on my own.
I think, of course, I'm aware of the injury situation last year in Tottenham, and I think it's a big thing for any club in the world. Availability is key. If you have availability close to 100%, which is difficult but for all your top players, also because the more and more games, the intensity in the games are going up. But a couple of things. The good thing is we have a good and long pre-season. That means it's possible to push and pull the players. We are very aware how we want to play, how we want to train, and I think that it needs to be completely aligned, the style of play, with the physical output in terms of how we also want to train it. So we make sure we get the players to be robust enough. There is, of course, the gym sessions. There's the recovery, which is equally important, and then there is that ability to be able to compete in all the tournaments. But we are aware, and we have a few adjustments. Hopefully, we'll be successful with that.
Hi, Thomas. Song Lee here. Let me ask you about Son. Last season, there was some saying that Son was staying outside too much, maybe too much staying only outside in the wing. But you said during today's press conference, both Richarlison and Son can both play in the wing and central. So do you have any plan or idea about using Son in the central position, or do you have any new plan for Son this season?
I think everyone knows that Son has been one of the best players at Tottenham in the last 10 years. I think he's been hugely successful from the left wing. I also think he had some fantastic games down the middle as a number 9. So it's important to have flexible players that can play more positions, and it's about having your best players on the pitch and available. So the thing about Sonny is that he always scores goals, and he will always score goals. So it's just about to get him in those situations.
Okay, let me ask you one question about Mickey. On the final of Europa League, your save was the most important moment of the game, I believe. And the moment gave you kind of confidence for the new season, and how do you feel about new season after that moment?
Yeah, that was a really nice moment, of course, a moment I will never forget. Yeah, of course it gives you confidence. I think not only for me, but also like for the team overall, that you win at the end the Europa League. What gives us confidence for this season? Last season has been tough for us, and then if you can end it up with winning a trophy after a long time, that's a positive thing. And yeah, to bring that into this season, yeah, that can help us a lot. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Thank you very much for your time, both of you. Good luck this week. And we'll see you out at the open training in about 1 hour.